Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Polo, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the newly released Disney designer collection Aurora doll from Sleeping Beauty. Now, every single doll from this collection has caused a bit of controversy, which is something I particularly like because that probably means that we are presented with a whole new concept and take on these well-loved Disney princesses that sometimes for us is a bit hard to digest, but I think it's very necessary if we want to keep on creating and enjoying these all-time classics. So I'm all for it. And just to get us in the mood, I have this beautiful singing doll that was released a few years ago by the Disney Store that depicts Aurora as Briar Rose in this very iconic and magical scene from the movie in which she's hiding in the forest. Well, she's been hidden in the forest by the fairies to keep her protected from Maleficent, and she meets Prince Philip and she sings Once Upon a Dream. It's a truly magical scene, so I thought I would start by sharing the doll singing and then I will present the newer one. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, the gleam in your eyes is so familiar a gleam. Oh wow. I mean, it's very romantic. It's one of my favorite all-time classic scenes. So here we've had this beautiful aurora, and now I will proceed showing you my box. It's a bit open, it seems. This one, the color, it's a purple tone, I would say. I believe that as for Aurora, the signature colors are pink and blue. They've actually combined it here in this purplish tone, and as we've seen before, there is an ombre effect. It's lighter in the middle and it goes darker to the limits of the box, and we can see that they've chosen the rose as briar rose for her as the element that accompanies the decoration of the box. I wonder now what they will be using for Belle, if they will also be using like a rose from the Enchanted one, or probably they're using like a different icon as they've already used a rose before for Aurora. So and right here in the upper um right corner, as you see it, we can see for ages 6 and up. She's limited to 10,000 worldwide, which is a very decent amount. And yeah, this is it. We can actually have a big like on the top we can read Disney designer collection, and then right over here we read her name, same as over here, although her name is a little bit farther away. And now I'm going to, okay, so I could do it. So in the back, on the back, we can find a picture of the designer that has been assigned for this specific doll. It's always hard to read these descriptions, but I think this might be one of the best, even though it's still hard, like the ombre colors and the bright light sort of like tone that they choose for the calligraphy. It's a bit hard, but anyway, so here we have Victoria Hamilton, that is the designer behind this particular doll, and we are introduced a little bit to the collection and a bit to her and how she was inspired, you know, to create this princess. Growing up in California, Victoria Hamilton always dreamt of working for Disney. 18 years ago, she followed that dream to the Walt Disney World Resort, where, fresh out of college, she accepted a product development internship with the Disney theme park merchandise team. Her career in product development and design has brought her to many places, and she has been able to create unforgettable memories for park guests to take home. As a child in Central California, Victoria and her family would load up the car once a year and drive to spend a magical day at the Disneyland park. She loved how her day started and ended in the most magical spot, in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. The excitement of walking down the Main Street USA area in the morning and the anticipation of Tinkerbell's evening flight through the fireworks against Aurora's castle um, bookends Victoria's magical day. The story of the princess inspired Victoria too. The way Aurora trusted her heart and always believed in her dreams resonated with Victoria. After all, if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true. Aurora pursued her dreams and danced into the clouds at the end, showing Victoria that she could do the same. Very cute. It's always very, very cute and adorable. So now I will show you how she's displayed inside of the box. Well, so here we have her and she's looking so incredibly stunning. I have to admit that I'm a little bit shocked because I was not expecting to love her as much, but I really do. She's having a very beautiful background of the interior of the castle with the banners. It's very, very detailed, and I think it complements her very well. And in the window display, there is this printed candelabra in gold, similar to the one that's right over there in the background. Right here, we have the little card that comes with these releases, and we have the silhouette of the dress, and right over here we have the limitation number, and this is the way she's displayed. It's just like so beautiful. But obviously right now I will proceed with the whole unboxing, and I will come back with um 360 details of her. Well, and here we have this beautiful version of Aurora out of the box, completely free from the ties. And I have to say that in person, um, she's so much more breathtaking than in the promotional pictures. I really have to say this because she's really pretty. I love the expression on her face. It's very dreamy. It's very like it's giving me kind and sweet sort of vibes. And I also feel that for every single princess that has been released so far, um I almost feel like the sculpts at least feel like these princesses in current times, like their faces, the eyebrows. I mean, to me, they're quite contemporary. So it's almost like taking them from their original um time in which the animation was released and celebrating them in 2021 or 2022. That is how I feel. And that is such a good idea. So well, first of all, we will zoom and we will have a look at this beautiful face. I mean, she just looks super sweet and dreamy, and yeah, I'm loving it. I love the very intense red color for her lips, and there's also like a smile in there. I love the eyebrows with the individual hair um being painted as well. Her eyes are these like blue purplish color, and the eyeshadow is very pretty. As you can see, there is a tone of like silvery, and then at the end, I mean, she has a bit of the cat eye paint painted as well. I don't know if you can appreciate it. uh, right over there. And the eyeshadow, it's very intricate actually, and it has pink and silver. And then she's like having like quite possibly like the hair curl that is most of the times, well, always on the front. It's probably tied here. I mean, that is the idea, I guess. And then there is this hair clip with a blue jewel, and it's plastic painted gold. And then the dress is very pretty. I actually like it very much, and it's something new. Again, we have many versions of her pink dress, the blue dress, other dresses that are similar to those but reinvented, like the masquerade, midnight masquerade one, etc., etc. And this is a whole new dress that is like a night, an extravaganza for a night gala. And it has an ombre effect from deep blue to very deep pink, like magenta color. And then the gradient goes um, turning to the purplish color in the middle. And then it has the overlayer that actually has wire here, so you can position it like this. I mean, in reality, it isn't like quite a mermaid shape. It's like a tube. It's not a pencil either, but it doesn't have the mermaid exact shape. It's like very straight, very elegant as well. And then it has the overskirt that will make it more, um, like a bit more royal, I would say. And then there is embroidery on the front around the collar, just around this area that is very, very pretty. And then we also find embroidery on both sides of the outer skirt. There are two panels that I believe they're identical, and we can find roses and swirls and leaves, as well as her crown right over there in both sides. Very, very pretty. And I actually distinguish two colors for the thread. I would say there is a silver color as well as a bit of gold. I don't know if the camera can pick that, but the majority of it is like silver, but there is intertwined a little bit of gold. I would say one third or one quarter it's gold thread. So it gives a more complex finish, having both tones combined. And then there is this applique song, um, just at the other side of the collar, and that reminds us of her crown. It has three jewels, blue and two pink, and there's obviously um, a lot of rhinestones being added to the pattern in pink. All the rhinestones are the same color in pink for both sides. And then the material, it's a very, very soft, as you can see the movement, it's a very soft satin, which I love. It's not plasticky at all. It's a very nice soft material. For the inner skirt, there's these two lines that have been ironed that way to keep this shape. And then the outer one, as it's lined on the inside, and not, yeah, it isn't that it's just lined, it's a much thicker. Even one of the sides would be just much thicker material. But it's that shade of, I mean, it has the same gradient of color. And now I'm going to, well, before I move her, I'll show you. She has like two plastic pieces that are painted metallic or gold in both arms, that are actually held by an elastic on the back, so the movement it's a bit limited. In fact, I cannot like open or spread her arms more than that because it's connected, but I really don't want to take it now just in case I can't place it as it was. Um, and so these pieces are actually independent, and you can slide them off if you wanted to. And and then I'll show you the hair came all parted in the middle, and it was a bit messy, just like that, imagine. But I actually ran my fingers through it nicely, and I actually created or separated the waves or the curls. And I kind of like it. I mean, I think it might be a bit messy depending on the doll. Even though again it was horrible looking at just out of the box, but what I did is like try to separate each individual one and create a bit more volume, and I don't hate it. I would have liked it to be softer because there's obviously product in not so much. I mean, there's a lot of product, but not it isn't just all embedded in product. I mean, there are beads around here that are actually soft, and I'm actually tempted to wash it. I might end up washing it, but I mean, it's just like this bead that is probably more a little bit more messy, but in reality I love the curls at the end, and it's super long. So as you can see, I mean, if we um, make it straight, it will be so much more longer than we usually find for any other Aurora doll. And now we can actually see that both sides of the outer skirt are sewn in the middle, and there is an extra piece of wire. So there are three pieces of wire, two in the front and an extra one right here. There's no wire at the bottom. It's a vertical three-piece wire that would keep the bell shape of the outer skirt. And right here we can actually also appreciate both openings or window display, which is like very very clever because it makes us think of the castle, and it's actually a see-through organza material, so you can see my fingers, and so it really really feels like a window. And both of them are actually having the frame with this embroidery pattern that is very very beautiful. One of them is the spinning wheel with roses and swirls and a starry night. And then right here we have Sleeping Beauty Castle, like the one from Disneyland Park in California. And then we have three fairies. There is one right over there, and then there are two more fairies here. And I believe that's very 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 magical. I like the effect of it being like a window display. um so that is what we can see in the back. You can actually place the dress, in different positions if you want it like that. I personally like it like this, like keeping the shape like this. I think that this doll is a very very pretty doll, a new take on Aurora. I actually like it very much, and I'm very excited to discover the new versions of the following princesses. I believe next one will be Merida, and I'm very much looking forward to see what they're coming what they've created, and they're going to be exploring with the next princess. I also wanted to show you the shoes because I believe they're really pretty with the whole knee sculpt, and they're truly um they're truly cute actually. They have these gold uh, bit on the front and also on the back, and they're like deep blue, navy royal blue I would say. And then I just noticed actually that the embroidery of the, I mean, you can actually look at the window from the inside, and all three um, little fairies can actually be spotted on the inside of the dress, which is very cool as well. And just before I finish, I want to show you, because she's not on the stand right now. This was the stand, and well, it's the same that we've seen so far for every appearances. And then at the bottom, we can actually read the Victoria Hamilton's signature, and it's a really nice stand as well. Like, I like it. I like the pedestal beat, and how you can place it without compromising the shape of the dress. So I hope this review has been helpful and you've enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button so you won't be missing any of my future videos. Let me know what you think about it, if you like her, if you don't. Which princess are you looking forward to get within the line? I will be so happy to read all these comments from you, and I will definitely get back as well. So for now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.